So, book one. And the reason why I say book one is because book two is virtually written as well. Book one is the psychology of construction, residential projects, and as I was going along with it, I found myself co-writing the other book at the same time. One book literally read the psychology of commercial projects because it's differential. So if one is about systems, the other is about emotions. If one's a projection, the other one's an identification. If one of them is face to face, the other one is... It was really interesting speaking to a wonderful, wonderful woman. God, absolutely incredible human being, and she's great crack. But she was saying she's in a job where she doesn't have to see face-to-face people, and she can make tough decisions without seeing people. And her decision-making process has a profound impact upon people's lives. And you couldn't actually get a better person to be in her role. But when she said, when there's interventions, and the interventions are made by people she co-works with, to put her in situations where she has to meet people face to face, everything changes. Everything changes face to face. And that is the difference often between commercial work. Decision makers may not need to meet each other. Homeowners meet each other all the time. So there's a duplicity that carries over from one to the other, and they're not aligned. They're different processes. So in effect, by writing one book, you actually, well, I write the other. And I'm just so grateful for the experience. Just so grateful for all of the experiences. So grateful to write it, and so grateful that it is done. And it kind of doesn't necessarily feel like something's off my plate. It feels like right now, how do I integrate this? And how do I learn from this? And how do I learn internally? And how do I keep my mouth shut? That's probably the most important thing. How do I keep my mouth shut and just process this quietly? So it's at the designers, and there's such a rigmarole that you'd think writing a book on with all the formatting, all of the cover, all the back and forward, all of the special code number publishing, it's such a learning curve. And I gotta be honest with you, I feel so vulnerable in all of this. I'm way beyond my comfort zone. And I had to write it because I was that kid that every single person discounted me. I was just that kid that couldn't even spell two words together. An intelligent kid, but nobody could see it, because fundamentally in primary school, intelligence is counted differently. And perceptionally, if you're not filling the ABCs, you're not filling their quotas and their systems. And and I guess this is a little bit of personal redemption, and this is a debt paid to that kid. It's not easy. It's not easy to understand why I identify with underdogs. Jesus, I've been one all my life, and this feels a tiny, huge vanity thing, but a tiny little bit of personal redemption for myself. All that vulnerability and chaos and madness used to go on back primary school days. But I'm also thinking, Jesus, this publishing lark isn't worth it. I really am. Oh, God almighty. Look, it's exhaling a little bit of something that needed to be done. And that's what it is. Thanks, folks. Have a great day.